All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday night portion of week number 8. As normal, we will be kicking things off with the 350A modifieds. Right now, got about 4 minutes left in practice, just under 4 minutes left in practice. Austin Medea is on top of the leaderboard. Bobby Everson second, Bud Mullenix third. Fourth, Corey Kerstetter. Fifth is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. There are 8 drivers checked in for action tonight. At this time, I will ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining us for all your Thunder Racing League action. I am Jay Giddings. Again, we are watching the 358 modifieds for week number 8 as we go ahead and pull up the 358 modified point standings. We sit here and look at them. Let me get mine up here. So as we can see, Austin Medea has a slight advantage over Bobby Everton, Luke Rakowski third, Ian Humphreys fourth, and fifth is Trevor Kuna. Those are your top 5 in points. I will leave that up just a little bit longer for you to look at. And if you have not already done so, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share the broadcast so we can get as many eyes on these drivers as we can. Coming back, about 25 seconds left to go in practice. Austin Medea up top, Bobby Everton second. Third, Bud Mullenix. Fourth, Corey Kerstetter. Fifth, Chris Forsyth. Sixth is Brian Gunderson. Seventh, Trevor Kuna, and rounding out tonight's field is the 26 of Ian Humphreys. As we conclude the practice session, we go ahead and get ready to line them up for qualifying. It looks as though we are only going to have 8 cars tonight as we get ready to see who comes out on track first. As it looks like the 54 of Trevor Kuna is going to roll, along with the 008 of Bobby Everton. Corey Kerstetter's out there. So is Austin Medea. the 883 of Bud Mullenix. As we come back to Bobby Everson, watch him take the green flag, working that low side through 1 and 2. Slowly drifts up towards the wall on the back straightaway. Gets down, runs about halfway through on the corner, cuts down. Coming to complete lap number 1. Second quick for him. Quick time right now is Corey Kerstetter with a 2:1:269. Lap number 1 for Bobby Everson, a 2:1:472. As we watch him work through 3 and 4. This time he goes to the high side, working down the front straightaway. Lap number 2 for Everson. Slower. Austin Medea now up top with a 21:269. As we watch Ian Humphreys work his second lap. First lap was a 21:635. Working down the back straightaway. Into turn 3 and 4. He's going to hold it, try to hold it tight to the bottom. Ends up running a bit of a slider line coming out of turn number 4. And lap number 2, slower at 21:745. As the only driver left to take time will be the 2:25 of Chris Forsyth. As we watch Trevor Kuna out here taking some practice laps. Bud Mullenix as well. As we may not see Chris take a qualifying lap here. I know sometimes he does sit out qualifying. As right now, the 7 cars that have taken time from quickest to slowest. You got the Pennsylvania driver, Austin Medea in the 20. Second, another Pennsylvania driver, the 019 of Corey Kerstetter. Third is the 883 of Bud Mullenix. Fourth, the 008 of Bobby Everson. Fifth, the 54 Trevor Kuna out of California. Sixth is Brian Gunderson. And 7th is Ian Humphreys. As we watch Trevor Kuna take a few more practice laps here. As we got about a minute left as we watch Trevor make some laps around here and get some valuable practice time in, kind of wear the track out a little bit more as well, get it racier. As we go ahead and end qualifying there, going to go ahead and get these drivers lined up for their heat race. Starting inside the front row is the 20 of Austin Medea, To his outside, the 019 of Corey Kerstetter driving that number 57 car. Inside row number 2, the 883 of Bud Mullenix. With the 008 of Bobby Evertson to his outside. Inside the final row, inside row number 3 is the 54 of Trevor Acuna. With the 80 of Brian Gunderson to his outside. Then on the last row is the 26 of Ian Humphreys. And the 225 of Chris Forsyth. As they should be coming down to get the 1 to green this time by. As the caution lights do, in fact, go out around the speedway. This will be their last pace lap. As the pace truck pulls in, handing control over to the 20 of Austin Medea. And Medea says it's hammer time. Off to a decent lead down the front straightaway. The battle, though, is for the second spot, as it's 4 or 5 cars for second. But Kerstetter says, hold up, let me come. But here comes Evertson moving to second. Kerstetter looks like he's got in the wall a little bit, getting into turns 3. That checks him up. That allows Mullenix to get to the inside. Kerstetter able to pull away a little bit, but Mullenix trying to get back to his inside. They drag race down the back straightaway for the 3rd spot. As it's 3 cars for that 3rd spot, make it 4 cars for 3rd. As they haven't let the 008 of Evertson get away yet. As the 019 of Kerstetter pulled up, almost touching the bumper of the 008 of Evertson. Everybody fence post formation coming out of turn number 4. All the way back here to Mullenix and the 54 of Kuna. And now the 19 of Kerstetter looking to the high side. Trying to take that 2nd spot away. Here comes Mullenix with a big run on the high side. Has to check up to keep from running over Kerstetter. Big flip down the front straightaway halfway through. Come back, try to figure out who that is. Looks like that's the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Up into the wall himself and up and over. Violent flip down the front straightaway and then goes up and out of the park. Bringing out tonight's first caution. Right at halfway through this heat race. Restart at halfway will look like this. The 20 of Austin Medea will lead them to the green. Second will be the 008 of Bobby Evertson. He will have lane choice if they go double file. Third, Corey Kerstetter. 4th, Bud Mullenix. 5th, Trevor Kuna. 6th will be Chris Forsyth. 7th, Brian Gunderson. And Ian Humphreys will be scored in the 8th position. Should be coming down to get the 1 to green this time by. As we are now 1 to green. It looks like iRacing is going to have them single file. Top 2 in points, 1 and 2 in this heat race. Heat races do pay points as well. Bobby Everson trails Medea in those point standings, so you know Everson's going to want to try to get around him. As Pace Truck is off. And Medea slams that allow pedal to the floor. Gets off to a decent start. As they go 2, almost looking 3 wide into turn 1 and 2. They get things sorted out a little bit as they go down the back straightaway. Diving into 3 and 4. Popsicle sticks in the air this time as here comes Everson to the point. To the lead. 2 laps to go for Bobby Everson. The 20 of Medea, a little bit of contact. As now he's got Mullenix to the inside. The 20 of Medea trying to hold off the charge for that second spot. He does that time with the Dodgers jacket going in the air for your leader, the 008 of Bobby Everson. As they work through 3 and 4 for the final time, here comes Bobby Everson. He will get the lead. The battle was a little further back between the 54 and the 225. 54 ends up getting that. Your top 3 for your heat were Everson, Medea, and Mullenix. As we get ready to line them up for the 3 wide Thunder thank you and the warm-up. I will go ahead and pull Chris up here for control car duties. Working on getting them lined up here. Should be able to make the call next time. It looks like everybody's out on track. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you. All right, and just like that, we are off. We're going to go ahead and let them burn this track in a little bit more. Let's see if we can't get a little bit more race and action. It is very close already, but the better we can make it, the better off it is for those of you watching at home. With that, I am going to step away for just about 2 minutes here. Let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the car. inside. Looks like we got just under 30 seconds left to go in this warm-up, as we are getting ready to go feature racing action here. Getting ready to line them up. Chris Forsyth actually the quickest in warm-ups there. And your starting lineup will look like this. Inside the front row will be the 008 of Bobby Evertson. To his outside, his teammate and the hometown driver, the 20 of Austin Medea. Rolling off third is the 883 of Bud Mullenix. With the your next Pennsylvania driver, the 019 of Corey Kerstetter, rolling off fourth. Fifth will be the 54 of Trevor Kuna, the driver out of California. To his outside, the Texas driver in that 225 BBR car, that is Chris Forsyth. Rolling off seventh is the 80 of Brian Gunderson, with Ian Humphreys to his outside. As we should be coming to get the 1 to green this time by. And it looks like, in fact, we do. Lights around the race track go dark. Pace truck will be diving in, coming into turn number 3, handing the control over to Bobby Evertson. Evertson working through turn number 3. He says it's hammer time. He gets a decent jump coming down the front straightaway. He's clear of the pack as they work through 1 and 2. The battle right now is for this second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth spot. As we see the 54 working the inside of the 019 to Corey Kerstetter. This is the battle for fourth. The 225 of Forsyth in there as well. And here comes the 53 of Humphreys. They're not getting away though. It's up front for this third spot. The 57 of the 019 working the inside of the 883. Going down the back straightaway, they tuck in. Fence post formation going down the back straightaway. Now they go ahead, sort it back out, fan out. As the man on the move right now is the 225 of Chris Forsyth. He's worked himself up into the 5th spot. Right behind the 019 to Corey Kerstetter, who gets sideways. He keeps it going. Right there in front of the pack. That could have been bad. He keeps it going. As here comes the 20 of Medea. He has caught Evertson. The battle for your lead with just 3 laps in. Coming to 4 down. They are looking low on Evertson. Can't make it happen. Now he's going to look to the high side through 1 and 2. Evertson slides up. Medea cuts down. They drag race down the back straightaway into turn number 3. This is the battle for the lead. 5 down, 1 to go. They are all over each other, just like we see almost every time these two are out on track. You know there is going to be some good hard racing between these two teammates as they follow each other through 3 and 4 that time. Now Medea trying to keep it low. As they sit single file 4 now, we will quickly go through the field so we do not miss this action. It is the 008 of Bobby Everson leading the 20 of Austin Medea. Third is the 883 of Bud Mullenix. Fourth is the 225 of Chris Forsyth. Fifth is the 26 of Ian Humphreys with the 54 of Trevor Kuna right there on his back bumper in sixth. Seventh is the 019 of Corey Kerstetter. And rounding out the field is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. We come back up here to the front. Everton still not able to shake Medea. There's still single file, but bumper to bumper. As now it looks like the 225 and Chris Forsyth trying to work the inside of the 883 of Mullenix. Ends up tugging back behind him, coming through 1 and 2, but Mullenix is starting to catch the 20 of Medea. They spread out a little bit down the back straightaway. They really seem to bunch back together, getting into the corners. Your top 4 pretty much right there under a blanket. As now the 20 of Medea looking to the inside of Everton. Everton able to hold him off again. Getting ready to complete lap number 11 here as the caution flies. As we see the 54 of Trevor Kuna loop it, bringing out the caution there. Go ahead, stack them back up. The 20 of Austin Medea, when they get the 1 to green, will have lane choice. Your top 3 are Everton, Medea, Mullenix. Fourth is Christopher Forsyth. As we had not gotten the 11th lap in yet. We will have 15 to go. 10 laps down, 15 to go for this 358A main. Coming up next right here on Thunder Racing League TV, as we do every Sunday night, it will be the second half of the Sunday night portion, and that will be the 305 sprint cars right here at Williams Grove. And it looks like Austin Medea is going to choose the outside as they get the frail yellow flag this time. As the pace truck pulls off, Bobby Everton leads them through turns 3 and 4. And he hits that loud pedal. But the 20 Medea not letting him go. The 883 under attack by the 225 of Chris Forsyth. Forsyth able to get around him on that high side as the 883 of Mullenix has a little bit of a slip of grip. He's now under fire by the 57. Or the 019 and the 54. He's sinking fast. But we got a battle for your lead. As the 20 of Medea working that high side, trying to get a run on Everton. As they go down the back straightaway. Medea still right there. Everton slides to protect. Medea trying to cross him over. They are drag racing down the front straightaway. Everton able to hold on with that lap. The 20 of Medea still working that inside. As they go side, oh, caution right at halfway. As that one, it looks like the 225 of Forsyth getting a little bit sideways. 53 tried checking up for him, and it just kind of caused a chain reaction. Looks like most everybody able to keep going. As we'll go ahead and stack them up again. We don't send anybody back when it's because they checked up that caused a caution. We want drivers to check up here in Thunder Racing League. See the 019 of Corey Kerstetter jumping down on the pit road to come to the service of his crew, get his quick repair, get back out on track. Again, we want to thank you for watching. If you have not already done so, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and make comments. I am watching the chat. As we come up, should be getting a 1 to green this time by, I would imagine. And we are 1 to green. As we watch to see, looks like Corey Kerstetter are going to go to the high side again. Or Austin Medea, excuse me. The 20 choosing the high side. They work down the back straightaway. Pace truck pulls off. And Bobby gets into turn number 4 and drops the hammer. It's a drag race for the second spot. The 225 came up. And around he goes. Look like the 225. Ended up looking hard right, coming up into the 20 car and looping it. As we'll go ahead and line them back up again, try this one more time here. Seems like maybe that third position is a cursed spot. Not sure what that 54 is doing. As now we're going to see the 53 of, or excuse me, the 26 of Ian Humphreys, it looks like will be sitting third. My scoring's a little messed up on my end. As they get the 1 to green this time by. The 20 of Austin Medea once again choosing that high side. This time he's got the 26 of Ian Humphreys to his inside. Everton working him into turn number 4, and he's on that loud pedal. Off to a decent start there. Drag racing to that second spot. But Medea able to get the advantage as they're battling back here a little further. Yes, here comes Mullenix trying to get back around. The 80 of Brian Gunderson working the inside of Trevor Kuna. As here comes Forsythe trying to work the outside of Gunderson. 10 laps to go. This is your big race right here. As Everton with a good start that time by, able to put a little bit of a cushion over into Medea. The 26 of Ian Humphreys has company though, as here comes Mullenix looking to get his podium spot back. Peeking, dropping a nose down low on that 26. Mullenix around. Stacking up the field. As Mullenix gets a little bit sideways, 54 coming in, finishing him off. That's what happens here. Looks like the 54 just nowhere to go. Mullenix a little too sideways. Really no room for anyone to go anywhere there. As we'll go ahead and stack them back up again. File this time, I believe, as it is Everton, Medea, Humphreys, and Forsythe, your top 4. The 019 of Corey Kerstetter back up to 5th. As we do get the 1 degree. And they do stay single file. Bobby Everton, slow pace down the back straightaway. Working him into turn 3. Goes to the high side, drops the hammer. Medea not letting him get away yet though, as they go side by side momentarily for the second, or for the 3rd spot. They end up tucking it back in, fence post formation down through 1 and 2. Now through 3 and 4, here comes the 225 of Forsythe working the inside of Humphreys. They are right on the back bumper. 6 laps to go for the 008 of Bobby Everton. The 20 of Austin Medea looking low. Needing to back out of it a little bit. Gives Everton a little bit of breathing room. Medea trying to get a run on the high side. Everton slides up. Blocks that run. Medea tries to cut him down underneath. Now, Medea working that bottom side. They both slide up the track a little bit. Everton with the run on the high side. Just a handful to go for these drivers. As now they work through 3 and 4 once again. Medea trying to take that high side and get the momentum. Everton slides himself and kind of takes the lane away. They work through 1 and 2 one more time. Medea right there on the back bumper of Everton. Once again, Medea trying to get the high side working. Everton with a slide job. Medea able to cross him over. He gets alongside the quarter panel, coming down the front straightaway. They get back into 1 and 2. Medea trying to work the inside. Right there at the quarter panel at Everton as they go down the back straightaway. And now into 3 and 4. Once again, same story. But Medea trying to keep it stuck a little higher. Everton didn't slide as much that time. I think it might have threw Medea for a little bit of a loop. Here comes Medea back on the high side coming out of 2. They drag race down the back straightaway, give it to Everton at the getting into 3. Medea once again up to the high side, working that wall. Contact. The 26 of Humphreys coming to take the white flag, got into the 20, and Medea ends up looping it around. Cannot throw a caution on the last lap. That's pretty much going to hand the win over to the 008 of Everton. The 20 of Medea trying what he can, but cannot get there. Your winner, the 008 of Bobby Everton. Second is the 20 of Austin Medea. And third is the 225 of Chris Forsyth. As we go ahead and pull these drivers around to the front straightaway and get them in here for their interviews. How about that race? And you hate to see the contact on the last lap. You understand where he's coming from, trying to get what he can, but man, the contact ended up taking himself out. As we go ahead and line them up here. As we wait for them to get into the waiting room, your full feature finishing order was coming home with the win, the 008 of Bobby Everton. Second, Austin Medea. Third, Chris Forsyth. Fourth was the 883 of Bud Mullenix. Fifth, the 019 of Corey Kerstetter. Sixth, the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Seventh, the 54 of Trevor Kuna. And rounding out the field tonight was the 80 of Brian Gunderson. As we wait for the 008 and the 20 to get back in here. They put on a show for you tonight, guys. Let them know that they are appreciated. Without these drivers, there wouldn't be a league. Without you fans, there wouldn't be a broadcast. So thank you guys so much. Thank these drivers. I mean, what a show. It makes my job fun. It makes my job easy when it's racing like that. As here is your winner, the 008 of Bobby Everton. Got a copy, Bob?
Yes, sir.
All right. Walk us through your night, starting with the heat race, being able to take the lead away from Medea with 2 laps to go. Is that what made your night?
I'm pretty sure, yes. Yes, it was. Being able to start the race on pole was about the only chance I had. And him being my teammate, we were on comms together when I got him during the heat race. It wasn't really hard contact, especially with these big body cars. You can push each other around a little more, but I knew I had to do something. And it panned out. He didn't seem to have any hard feelings, so kudos to him for enjoying some good racing. And come feature time, man, I'll be honest, I was blocking him at every opportunity I had because Austin was coming and I didn't know what to do to stop him. So I just tried to take away whatever line he could have, and we somehow pulled it through. Happy to have the win.
Yeah. Did the cautions make you nervous tonight? You never really got away from Medea, so were the cautions kind of a relief, let you breathe a little bit, or did they make you a little bit more nervous?
Well, I think the first caution made me a little nervous given I was looking at my relative and I was either staying the same distance in front or gaining slightly each lap, then I feel like after that first caution, um, I became the hunted for sure. And Austin definitely had the pace to bring it to me, and he almost got around me about twice, and I was saved by a caution. So I guess I got to say I'm thankful for the cautions, but he put up a hell of a race, and he could have dumped me, and he didn't, and I appreciate that. And all in all, I think it was really fun. The points battle's really close, so
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it was like a 6 point spread now. You win in the heat and the feature, that's going to close that up a little bit more. So, yeah, you guys are definitely putting on one heck of a points battle, both here and over in the wing side that we're getting ready to do. So,
but trust me, he had plenty to say about the wing side. He owes me one, so we'll see what happens.
all right. Uh, how do you feel getting ready to go into those wing cars?
Well, I'm obviously way more comfortable in a wing, a wing sprint, because that's kind of my main jam. I kind of I just started running these for fun and happen to have a little bit of success. Austin's amazing in anything that doesn't have a wing, so anytime I can finish in front of him, that's a good day. And he's also very good in wing cars. So, and there's going to be lot stiffer competition, I think, in the 305s. I mean, they're like we said many a times, they're a bit underpowered compared to what a lot of us are used to, which just adds another layer of difficulty on a fixed setup. So I think the key is going to be put down a good qualifying time, have a solid heat race, and just hold it together till the end. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
No, I hate them all.
All right. We'll get them from Austin then. Austin,
No,
Austin and
what?
Forsyth is it's a all BBR podium tonight.
Yeah, you'll probably hear them both. But yeah, obviously we got to give a shout out to the old lady, Black Bullet Racing, our race team. Which 1, 2, 3, proud of the guys, keeping it as clean as we could and having a good run. I'd like to thank you, Jay, for putting on the league itself and doing the broadcasting. We enjoy it. Look forward to seeing you down there at the Chili Bowl, getting an awesome poster. If nobody knows, we run a Chili Bowl event, and the winner is going to get a poster autographed by as many drivers as Jay and his wife can get while they're there. So we did it last year. It was very successful, and it was awesome. I know the winner was super stoked when he received a poster with real autographs from some of the best drivers around the world. So looking forward to doing that again. Gonna give a shout out to DNT Designs because I'm being a painter myself. I'm running his design tonight. He made one for me, and I think it's awesome. Um, Giddings Mobile Repair, Derek G LLC, Dubby DuBois Welding, and anybody I forgot, man. I just appreciate this opportunity, and it's a lot of fun.
All right. Well, definitely congratulations on the win, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you here in a little bit in wing cars.
Man, I can only hope so. Thanks, Jay.
Yep. All right, that was your winner, the 008 of Bobby Everton. Bringing home the second place is the 20 of Austin Medea. Got a copy, Austin?
Yeah, I got you, Jay.
All right, so I didn't see the contact. I seen the pass with 2 to go in the heat race. Walk us through that pass, and then is there anything you could have done to get back around Bob there in the feature?
In the heat, I had no idea he was even there. He kind of shot out of a cannon, and then once he got around me, I knew I wasn't gonna be able to catch him. And then in the feature, I felt pretty good running the cushion up top, and I just couldn't figure out a way to get around him. And every time I kind of got a run, unfortunately, a caution came out. So
So the caution's definitely hurting you tonight, the way it sounds. Um, I know a lot of times that second place person is sitting there talking about how they wanted the caution, but you were pretty much on Bob all night long. Definitely made the race entertaining and fun to watch. how do you feel getting ready to climb into the 305 sprints?
The 305s here are gonna be tough for me. I always seem to mess up, especially with having to keep the momentum up with them, and then I think as the track's gonna slick up top, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be tough. Bob's gonna be tough to get around again, especially in those. He's good at the wing cars, and I just think it's gonna be tough. I think it's gonna be more tough than what these cars were.
All right. Well, congratulations on another second place finisher. Let's go ahead and hear all those wonderful BBR sponsors, as it is a BBR podium sweep tonight.
Yeah, it's awesome for the team. Congrats to Bob and Chris for us three all being up on the podium tonight. But I want to thank the guys at Black Bullet Racing, Derek GLC, Giddings Mobile Repair, Du Bois Welding, W Energy, Nukes Performance, CTFX Design, Thunder Racing League for putting on the event, you for doing the broadcasting, and for the guys in race control.
All right. Congratulations. And I'm sure we will be talking to you again later this week. And good luck tomorrow night if I don't get to talk to you again tonight, keeping that absolutely dominating performance alive in the midgets.
Yeah, hopefully I'll talk to you soon, Jay.
All right. That is your second place finisher, the 20 of Austin Medea. And then rounding out the podium, the 225 of Chris Forsyth. Got a copy, Chris?
Got you.
All right. So a little bit of contact between Humphreys and Medea after Bob took the white flag there. Walk us through that, and do you think you'd have been able to get around either one of them to get a podium if that wouldn't have happened?
Nah, I didn't see what happened. I just know Ian came down and caught my right side. I tried to move down because I couldn't gain on them. Being back where I was, I had some damage from a couple incidents. So my front end was already damaged, so I decided I'm just going to go ahead and try different lines and see if I can do anything. And if that didn't happen, I think Ian would have got me, honestly. I was going to try to find something still, regardless, because, that's how racing is. But, yeah, it sucks for Ian. He definitely deserved the third, but I just got lucky, especially being down low.
So a complete BBR podium sweep tonight. I'm sure these viewers are tired of hearing it, but I mean, you guys did awesome tonight. How do you feel getting ready to climb into the wing sprint car?
I feel better because I understand the sprint car more. I found that those are heavy. To set it up to run low, you have to set up way early, and I didn't learn that till way late in the race. So I was trying to just kind of run the higher side like everybody else was, but you really have to set it up early to stay down low. Drag the brake a little bit and all that. It was tough. It was different. But like I was telling Mark in the admin room, with 305s, I'll still probably go ahead and take the EOL or not qualify and let the guys that are battling for points run for their points. But I'm going to try. I'll try to run from the back and do what I can. Sprint car is more my thing, and a few other guys, it's more their thing. So if I can get a top 3, I'll be happy. Top 5 is probable or possible, I'll say. But it'll be tough. It's a fun track. I like this track. I've had success with TRL at this track, but I don't know if I had success with 305 at this track.
All right. Yeah, TRL does a ton of racing across all sorts of divisions, and that was before we added everything else, just our sprints. We were 56 weeks a year or something like that. So
Yeah, my first win, I remember TRL, my first actual win with TRL was at Williams in the 360. And then the next time we visited 360, I had some amazing run on the outside and passed 2 people right before the checkers. And Trenton was doing the broadcast at that time, and I got lucky. Blake gave me some room, and I got lucky, but I found it at the very end. And hopefully I can do kind of the same. Just find something that's working that nobody else is on. Trying to start from the back, that is. And see what happens. See if I get lucky.
all right. Well, good luck and congratulations on a top 3. Let's go ahead and hear the sponsors and shout outs.
Well, let's start with TRO and you, Jay. Great league. Been with you guys for a while. I'm glad you put it on, and I'm glad to be part of the admin crew on it and try to keep it going. I know next season is going to bring a lot more cars and a lot more problems probably, but hopefully some really good racing for the broadcast. Go with my teammates at BBR, Black Bullet Racing. As you said earlier, we got the top 3 on this race, which is unusual because we're sprint car guys, but we did our thing. So congratulations to the other BBR guys. Derek G, we got Du Bois Welding, Giddings Mobile Repair, as yourself that is, Getting Hooked, W, CTFX, and Nukes Performance, and D&T Designs as our sponsors.
All right. Congratulations once again, and hopefully we get to talk to you here in a little bit.
I'm going to try my best, man.
All right. That was your 3rd place finisher, the 225 of Chris Forsyth. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and take care of our sponsors and shout outs. We want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. They are gearing up to be literally a one-stop shop for all your veteran needs to get VA help and other VA veteran benefits. If you would like to donate to them to help them help veterans, check out Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop on Facebook, or if you're in the Discord, check out shoot Justin Jones a message. He will have the VWAS behind his name. Diamond Designs. They are giving away a free wrap to each and every series champion. That is a $20 value per wrap, so over $100 worth of wraps being given out by Diamond Designs. Giddings Mobile Repair for your automotive, commercial, and trailer repair needs in and around Tulsa. Check them out on Facebook. They are a monetary backer of Thunder Racing League. Again, check them out on Facebook, Giddings Mobile Repair. Stevenson Family Performance, another monetary backer of Thunder Racing League. And you can check them out on Facebook as well, Stevenson Family Performance. School of Sim Racing provides all of our setups for our fixed setup classes. If School of Sim Racing makes a setup for the car, it is a School of Sim Racing setup in that car. Not only is it a good place for you to go get setups, which they do have free and paid setups, it is also an excellent place to learn how to set up a car and drive them. D&T Designs. They are giving away a free wrap to every 5th place finisher in the points championships. And then last but not least, we would like to thank Snead Game Farms for the Snead Game Farm Dedicated Driver Award. That is a $10 cash bonus going to the driver with the most attempted starts across all 5 series. With that, we are going to take about a 30-minute intermission here. I want to thank you guys for joining. Again, it'll be about a 30-minute intermission. I am Jay Giddings. You are watching Thunder Racing League TV. We will see you back again in about 30 minutes.